more of these systems and these platforms. And so I can imagine within the next month or so that there will be, or there may be, some aspects where we will have guests on this stream. So that'll be really cool. That'll be super exciting. And of course, like I mentioned last time, I'd love to work with brands when it comes to having them sponsor these streams and sponsor the channel as a whole. Marvel World is 100% up on that and excited about doing that. So, one last thing that I want to talk about, which is like I mentioned earlier, just talking about like how I shoot and what I shoot and the kind of the vision behind it. I mentioned, that my ultimate passion would be to shoot a movie, right? To write a movie and shoot it. I am a creative writer myself. I'm currently working on an anthology series called Origins 24, and I also have my We Missed a Meeting series, which is, I like to call it like my own version or my own commentary and criticism on the world and technology. Wild that we have crossed so many of the things that were originally supposed to be in the book. I started writing the book in 2017 and have been writing the entire series since then. I released We Missed a Meeting, They Chose You, Mr. Ferguson, back in 2018, and actually getting ready to announce that I'm releasing some assembly required very, very soon. And so these stories are very much, when I write them and when I think of them, I think about them in a very visual way. I'm a very visual dude. When I think of music, I think of visuals. When I think of movies, I think of visuals. When I think of stories, I think of visuals. When I think of even remembering or telling someone what I have coming up, like Vivid Nights, I immediately think of, what do I want the visual feel to be? It's almost like I can take myself there and imagine just the entire interaction, the entire thing. Like I can walk through it, I can feel it, I can smell it, all that kind of stuff. I'm a very visual and sensory person, right? And so when I'm shooting content, it's very much the same way. When I'm asked to shoot an event, or if I'm and I wasn't really asked to shoot events until maybe May, right? So the conversation talking about it earlier, where I said that seasons change, um, you know, March, I was just shooting my own content, right? Going places and kind of shooting and kind of doing that. Once I left to go to Baltimore that first time back in March, I talked about that on my last stream. That's where things really kind of shaped up. And so I'm just really excited about that. I get very excited when it comes to talking about content or shooting content or being in a space where I'm just like, wait, hold on. Like this frame right now looks really, really dope. Like just even here, like this frame right now looks dope. And I'll just capture myself being on camera. And so that's kind of where my passion lies. So if you are excited to hear me talk about my passion in that way, I